That day, China surrounded America from all sides. If you want to know what happened next, watch the video to the end. On the 14th of June 2025, the U.S. destroyer USS Princeton was on a routine patrol in the South China Sea. The weather was calm, the sea steady. Radar operators were alert, but at first nothing unusual showed up. Suddenly, radar picked up a fast-moving Chinese destroyer, the Jianchong. Its movements were suspicious, as if it was deliberately closing on the American patrol area. The control room issued warnings. Following orders from Beijing, the Jianchong's captain increased speed. Its intent was clear: to directly challenge the U.S. Navy. This was the opposite of a freedom of navigation operation, a show meant to demonstrate how much authority China claims in these waters. At that moment, the USS Nimitz aircraft carrier, about 180 miles away, was ordered to go to emergency strike group readiness. Each ship changed position to encircle and protect the Nimitz. An invisible shadow of conflict fell over the sea. From China's carrier Shandong, J-15 fighters launched using short takeoff, speed jump techniques. Because of that method, they could not reach high altitude. Their weapons load and range were limited and their radar coverage weak. At the same time, a Chinese submarine made excessive noise underwater, allowing U.S. SOS detection systems to pinpoint its location instantly. That was a strategic mistake that revealed one of China's secret assets. From the Nimitz, FA-18 Super Hornets and EA-18G Growlers launched. Using advanced AESA radar data links and electronic jamming, they disoriented the Chinese J-15s. The Growlers generated numerous spoof targets on Chinese radars. Chinese pilots became confused and their attack plans fell apart. U.S. pilots trailed Chinese aircraft one by one, but did not open fire. They simply followed them. The Jianchong locked its fire control radar onto the Nimitz, a severe provocation that could have ignited hostilities at any moment. The USS Princeton and Chancellorsville went to ready positions. Yet the U.S. Navy exercised restraint, choosing to maintain tactical posture rather than strike back. One J-15 came very close to an FA-18. In an instant, the U.S. pilot precisely placed his gunsight on the intruder, and did not fire. It was calculated restraint, a message that said, "We are ready, but we will not shoot first." The situation reached a fever pitch. The U.S. Navy launched 48 aircraft into the sky at once. China's forces realized they were outmatched in technology and coordination. Meanwhile, a Virginia-class U.S. attack submarine, which had been silently shadowing underwater for 8 days, suddenly surfaced directly in front of the Shandong. The sight broke the morale of the Chinese formation. Music at 4:23 p.m. the Chinese strike group began to withdraw. They understood that a direct confrontation with the U.S. Navy in the South China Sea could not be won. It was a psychological defeat. Victory decided not by gunfire but by tactics, technology, and command and control superiority. Every step of this incident showed that modern warfare is not only about weapons, it's about information, technology, and psychology. The U.S. forces did more than react. They controlled the situation every moment. China's provocation, its attempted attack, and its confusion were all met with cool-headed countermeasures. TH episode proves that dominance is achieved as much by strategy as by force. Tell us in the comments which country you are watching the video from.